Hello and welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. In this session, we got a whole bunch of new climbs at the beginning, a new potential black project, and a whole bunch of purple climbs. Let's jump into it. Starting off first, we got the nice image back on the left-hand side. It'll be on there for about 5 seconds, and then it will disappear, but it gives you a quick overview of what the climb looks like. Start off with that yellow one. Immediately, right back on the wall with this green one here. Pretty nice and easy here. Get that left hand out, and then I go up with that pinch on the right hand and then a pinch on the left hand here. And from here, I just kind of had to get my foot up onto that big dish and match the top. Nice little hold on the top there. Then, after those two climbs that have already been done, we went on over to some new climbs here. We got this red one. Pretty nice and simple here. These big, like, weird plate bowl looking holds. Nice and easy. Up at the top, match that. Then we move on to a green climb here, which pretty good, I think. A lot of like intricate footwork here. Not a whole lot. We have one little foothold right there, and then I was just able to reach up and tap on the top hold there. Then I start off on this purple one, right next, basically intermingles with this green one here. Trying to keep my hands off the wall as much as possible, or off the green holds as much as possible on that volume. Get the fingers around, get the foot up a little bit. And then I go all the way up for it, which I shouldn't have. I should have just gone for it. So I kind of take some time and test, and I go, okay, that's actually a really nice hold they give you. And I match it just for emotional support, I guess. But we get back right back on it. For some reason, I put my foot out there. That was unnecessary. Did not need to put my left foot on the start hold. Able to get that foot up on there. And then from here, I bumped my right foot once again. Got the left foot on that little volume there. And then I got my right foot onto that ribbed hold. And then I was able to match the top. Then moved right along to this purple climb here. And I was a little confused at first what to do here, but I quickly understood, okay, I have to get both my hands up and over to kind of match this here, and then I was going up to the top and made it all nice. Moving on, got a red one here. Pretty nice and simple. Go with the right hand there. Get the right foot up. I go way out with the left. And I thought about going up further there, and I realized, no, I should just go with these like little footholds there and then stand up and reach the top. I went for this orange one here. I hadn't done any. I saw one person attempt it previous to me doing this here. But other than that, I didn't really know how I was going to fare on this. Started by going around the wall here. Then I went for this, I think it's a foothold, but I won't use it as a handhold. I got up, I hooked the that big hold there with the orange one, and then I was able to just kind of jump up, not jump, but like kind of stand up to the top. And I was pretty happy I flashed that one, so pretty cool. Now, I'm trying to do this black one here. You basically start on the volume. I attempted it 3 times, so you're going to get a lot of me kind of like pushing my head against the wall. But I try to balance. I almost fall off there. I try to stand up just a little bit so I get my hand and foot onto that second volume there. Then I'm rotating over to here. I'm able to get my hand onto that hold to first palm it to get my foot further up the volume, and then I'm able to actually grab onto it afterwards. But now from here, I kind of don't really know what to do. I'm like kind of floundering on the wall. I want to move my left foot, but I feel like as soon as I pull my left foot off, I just will peel off the wall. So I ended up giving up for a little bit, but I will be back to try it some more, and maybe it will go better. don't get your hopes up. Next, we got this green one here. This one's like honestly surprisingly difficult to start. But after that, I used a foothold that really wasn't a foothold. I should have used it as a hand, or used a foothold as a handhold, which obviously did not work too well. Then I was able to climb up my way up and match the top. Moved on this purple one here, which is kind of interesting start. I started just with my feet on the volume. I tried to start it with one foot on the hold there, but after I was able to get that next big hold there, pretty nice. And then you have a nice big foot hold there, and then you're able to just kind of stand up and reach the top. Then I immediately moved on to this red climb here. Kind of go out, up, and get the foot on the volume, and then I got the foot kind of to go around this big black hold here. Able to touch the top and match it. I felt pretty good about doing that other orange climb first try, so I attempted this one as well. This one, much harder, but I think maybe another project for another day. Now I did see someone do the black climb by starting looking outwards, so at least you're not going to be staring at the wall the entire time. You're going to be staring at the ground for a little bit here. But this felt really awkward. And then I kind of did some weird move to try to get over there. It didn't work. So I kind of got back on and I was like, okay, well, clearly I have to face inward. Maybe it's not clear though. Maybe someone will tell me, hey, actually do face outwards because you can do some cool move. And please let me know. I'd love to hear why I did this wrong. But here again, it's just me very slowly and carefully climbing my way up, trying not to slip with my feet. It's the most important part. And then again, I use that to first palm it to get my foot further up the volume and then hook my hand around here. And then from here, I'm trying to okay, what do I do with my arm? My left arm specifically. My right arm just kind of stuck on there. I'm like, okay, well, I can do this. That doesn't feel good. What am I going to do there? I'm like, can I reach it? Nah, that doesn't. Also, if it doesn't feel good. In reality, I want to match my left foot with where my right foot is, and then bump my right foot immediately out to that black hold you can see right in between my arm and that volume. But I am unsuccessful in how to do that, so I kind of just do a Hail Mary where I'm like, all right, let's just go for it here, and then I go whoop, and I just immediately pop off the wall. So I gave up going downstairs. Then went upstairs, went to this one that has tormented me a lot, but I know how to do it now. So I was able to get the hand up there, shimmy the hands up the volume, and then kind of stand up with kind of this weird toe hook thing. It didn't seem right. I felt like I was doing this wrong and I had forgotten how to do it, but that's okay. Able to just kind of push myself up, and then I was able to I forgot how good the top of the wall feels here. Very, very sharp edge. So it's pretty nice and easy to grab. Kind of grabbed and then push myself up and over like you're getting out of it. Then I moved on to this purple one here, which I honestly really like. It feels like a good workout, and it feels actually satisfying to complete. So I was happy with that. Got the right hand up there. And I matched it with the left. Went up with the left. Got the feet onto those two little holds there. I went up with the right. And then here I went up with the left, which I feel like I shouldn't have. And I was like, all right, 1 second. Let me rotate my feet around here or do something with my feet. All I did was kind of bump them up a little bit so I get the right hand onto it because that felt way better. Then I was able to stand onto that. And then from here, I just kind of pulled and kind of made a big move, which now looking back at the tape, I saw that there was another purple hold there, which I had missed, but that's okay. We again go on to this purple one here, which again is another very satisfying to accomplish purple climb. Start off with getting both your hands onto that start hold, and then kind of doing one hand after the other as you work your way up. Match this undercling here. Get the feet up the wall a little bit. And I was like, wait a second. Oh, I accidentally cut feet. Had to do a little recovery. Oh, missed that. But I was able to recover nicely. And I was like, wait, I actually just need to put my foot onto the volume. And then I was able to. And then I just kind of was able to shift my body weight, kind of pulling with my left arm to get me up there. And I was able to match that hold, skipping that last hold there. Then I just really wanted to feel really, really good about myself getting 2 orange climbs done in a day. So I was like, I'm going to do this orange climb. Even though at this point, I'd been climbing for probably a good hour and a half. But I was able to get my fingers into these like pockets here and then stand up. One more pocket to steal from and then get the top there. Nice little match on the top. Nice and easy. And then no session is complete without doing this climb here. I love the boxes. It's fun. Makes me feel like I'm climbing in a geometry class or something like that. Get that undercling there, and then go to the top. Match the top, and do a little fun. Tail of the tape, yellow, red, green, all kind of whatever. Purple, had that one little mistake. Orange, maybe I'll try that orange climb that I failed again. I'm not 100% sure. Black, I really need a little more encouragement on black because I don't really know what I'm doing on it. So we'll see exactly what if that becomes an attempt in the future. But regardless, overall, pretty good day. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Keep on climbing.